Greetings, humans! I am here. Welcome. I'm actually going to adjust my tripod. Wait there. There we go. That's better. Almost professional, aren't we, human? Almost. Anyway, welcome one and all. Are we ready for another escape room? Or a doom room? What do we think? Hopefully, yes, because we actually have one this week, which is always a plus. Hello, Josh, and greetings, Sock Monkey. Slay, Paula. Hello, Nikki. Hola, Emma. Hello, Ruth. Sorry. I realised I was doing a lot of thinking then, but nothing was actually coming out of my mouth. Yes, Apple user, the fucking blanket again. Hello, Kyle. Paula, if you are keen on the blossoming romance of myself and Blettin that isn't real, then you might enjoy something that we post tomorrow. Yes, the human is broken, Paula. The human is rarely repaired, I guess. Right, hello, Chloe. I'm going to let the human take a sip, actually. 2 minutes in and the human's got to take a sip. Oh, my word. No one's going to be squeezing me, Kyle. Although, if anyone did, it's damn tasty, you know. Damn tasty. Now, Paula, please let us not try and kill the human just yet. She'll manage it all on her own, you know. I have a feeling that she's going to do more harm to herself than anyone else. Anyway, hello, Big Blue. Welcome. So, we actually have an escape room today. We actually have a story. Who knew? Hello, Laura. You saved time and died already. How very efficient of you. Yeah. Apple user, yes, I think the human might actually die for real one time. Only once, though. That's all you need, isn't it? Isn't it? Greetings, Anachronista. Big Blue, because I was bothered to do it. I'll have you know I work damn hard, but I'm up against the human. So, you know. And you have no idea what tangents she goes off on. We have been researching the accurate words for what spews out the top of a volcano. And that will all become clear once we start the escape room. Oh, goody, we have a poll going already. Yummo. Is the Razblettin love story true love? Human, I don't know why you're laughing. You're more disturbed than all of us about this. Yes, Anachronista, I said yummo. I didn't know I was going to say it either. And yes, I am up against the human, but I am poisonous. So, you know, it's the floof. Don't worry, I'm never going to say yummo ever again. I actually made myself feel a little bit sick. Ooh, there, yeah. Hello, Mr. Werewolf. Would you like a hug? Would you? I can't recommend it. I mean, I guess they survived last week's. Go on then. I've said yummo and I'm going to give you a hug. I'm getting so fucking soft, aren't I? Ugh. Don't mind that noise. One of you squeezed me a little too tight, but that's okay. Human can have it for dinner. Anyway, oh, Jesus Christ. Human, what is happening? What is happening to me? Don't say it's love. Nikki, why won't I love you? Oh, Nikki, we adore you. Our chicken's immune. I suppose that apple user, because they have their own feathers, maybe the poison gets caught up in their feathers and doesn't get to the skin. Perhaps that's how it works. Who knows? Anyway, the Buttercup and Wesley. My goodness, Emma. So, where was I? Elvis Christ, wow. Laura, speaking of yummo, you discovered a drink called Vimto. Vimto is great. Turns your tongue, funny colours. Anyway, yeah, moving on. You can get Vimto ice lollies, you know. Very refreshing. Very refreshing. Mr. Werewolf Dude, what would happen if the aliens abducted me? Well, we might just find out next week. Don't ask me when next week, because the human's forgotten already. And she only scheduled it about 20 minutes ago. Dear, oh dear. Hello, Miss Doubtfire. Hello. And good morning, Yvonne. Good morning. Right. Emma, you like a cheeky Vimto? That's the cocktail, right? Who doesn't love a cheeky Vimto? So, try it hot, Nick. Oh, Nikki, no. Nikki, no. Oh dear, it's going to be one of those lives, isn't it? Isn't it? Will the human be abducted? No. No, the human is actually not going to be abducted, Apple user. We thought about it. I don't think she'd be able to take the probing. I thought that might push us all a step too far. I'm gonna move on from probing to something else. Anyway, Anachrist, I'm very much struggling with my worms today. I blame the human. I was perfectly chilled out. And then this live starts. And before you know it, we're on squeezing and probing and goodness only knows what else. And it frazzles one, it does. Paula, you volunteer. Paula, it has been noted. Paula, if our policy on probing ever changes, I promise you, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'm going to move on. The human loved the probing so much they wouldn't come back. We need more. Do we? I'm not even going to discuss it. I'm going to completely ignore all of the insinuations that Bletton and I are a thing. I'm ignoring it completely. So, Laura, I know we got mooned. It was nice, wasn't it? Thank you, Ruth, for mooning us. So, what is the human drinking today, Mr. Werewolf Dude? The human has Guinness today. Yes, none of that squash business. She's given up on sobriety. How long did it last, human? Are we counting in days or minutes? Chloe, you have to go. Have a lovely time with your niece. Excellent. Hello, Zara. You're trying to get Marcus to nap? Oh, Marcus. Marcus, hush now. Shh, 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 shh. Nighty-night. Come on. Betty buys now. Even I unnerve myself. The very thought of trying to soothe a child to sleep is presumably just so that I can eat it whole. Anyway, Laura, you never knew she tried it. Well, a few seconds counts, right? Right. So, Marcus slapped your phone. Marcus, come on. Anyway, Shall we start the escape room? How about that? Shall we? Elvis Christ, have I ever mooned? I'm doing it right now, but luckily it's pointing away from the camera. Oh, hello, Kaluna. Hello. Human's got to open up the thingy. Oh, every time she opens the app, it tries and sell her something. You'd think she'd do it before we were ready now, wouldn't you? But she doesn't. She doesn't. Anyway, so for those of you who don't normally join us on a Sunday, hello. I hope you're into casual cannibalism, minor necrophilia, and general doom, really. Yeah. No, is my answer to anyone who wants me to dance or do anything else. No, fuck off. By the way, I swear as well, in case any of you didn't know, I have a bad attitude and I don't care who knows it. Yes, Big Blue, there's always necrophilia. Yes, Apple user, there's always necrophilia. It has become our catchphrase, and I stand by it. So, having said, shall we start? I have just spent the last couple of minutes very much not starting. But hey-ho. Hello, Skip. You've joined just in time. We're about to begin our escape room. So, for those of you who don't know, we do a little escape room things like an interactive story. You're going to die at the end, but I wouldn't worry about that. It's all about the journey, right? It's all about the journey. And there's always necrophilia. So, so with that in mind, I think, shall we start? Let's start. You gave me, okay, this is still me not starting. You gave me lots of suggestions the other day for settings for escape rooms that you would like. So we've gone with one of those. We're going to be in Pompeii today. Suddenly it makes sense that the human was researching volcanoes, doesn't it? Yeah. It will be a world record. So for everybody who wants to drink along, every time I say anyway, have a sip, and you'll last about 10 minutes. So good luck. Hello, Twisted Takeout. Yeah, let's start. You wake to find yourself laying on a cobbled street, and for a nice change it feels very, very warm. You get to your feet, it's a warm, sunny day. What's going on? And then you turn, look up at the sky, and notice a thick, dark plume of smoke billowing from a massive volcano. Yeehaw! Oh, fuck. Hello, Froggies. Oh, Elvis Christ, suddenly we know how old you are now. Infamy, infamy, they've all got it in for me. Where was I? Before the yeehaw. You turn, look up at the sky and notice a thick dark plume of smoke billowing from a massive volcano. A thin dusting of ash scatters from the sky along with an occasional lump of sizzling cinder. Suddenly a cold or sticky of ash scatters from the sky along with an occasional lump of sizzling cinder. Suddenly a cold or sticky run in the direction of the harbour, according to the street sign, but find the wharf sealed off, locked by a large gate with a combination padlock. You're going to need a 4-digit code if you want to escape by boat. And you do. You return to the spot where you woke up to assess your options. There is a temple or a bathhouse. So your first choice is a simple one. Temple or bathhouse? I'm not taking anyone saying 6969 yet. Thank you. Elvis, you're 134. You don't look a day over 133, my friend. Mr. Werewolf, do for a minute. I thought you were going to ask to go to the bathroom. You want to go to the temple. Hello, Grumplepuss. Tap those screens. Oh, my goodness, Grumplepuss, you're a proper cheerleader, aren't you? Well, well. So yes, greetings everybody. Your choice. Hello, Bellingham. Your choice is temple or bathhouse. Yeah, okay, I get it. Bellingham, you want the temple. I get it. Oh, Paula. That's like the human was. We wrote it thinking that would be great, Paula, and now it's blown. Like it's some sort of code. Honestly. Plus, the human's not completely sure that she got it right now. So anyway, right. So it looks like we want to. It looks like the temple's won. Oh, for a minute. Oh, people, for a minute, the human thought we'd messed up. Well, the human thought she'd messed up. We couldn't find temple, but we're going to look in a temple. Kaluna, you are all indeed smarter than you seem, and that is really not saying as much as it should be saying. No offence. Not to you in particular, Kaluna, but to all of you in general. Yeehaw! So we wanted to look in the temple. You decide to take a look at the temple. Oh, hello, Alistair. The human can never calm. Never. Not until this is over. She can rest when she's dead. I don't mean when the escape room's over. I mean all of this. So, you decide to take a look at the temple. You're not sure which god or goddess it's dedicated to, but its epic proportions and lavish decorations are impressive. There's a large hall full of dedications and offerings, or you can take a closer look at the altar itself. So it's the hall or the altar next, everybody. Hall or altar next. Yeehaw! Anachronista, what has my life become? What has it become? Dedications. Paula, okay, Bellingham, okay, I get you want to have a look at the altar. By the way, for those of you who are old hands at these, this is a very good one for playing bingo, for all the things that we normally need to remember. And if you're new, this will probably make no fucking sense at all, but stick with it. We'll mention cannibalism and necrophilia and everything will be fine. In fact, that's how we get through life in general. Not just this live. That's our mantra. Right, we want to look at the altar. Okay, altar. Wow, go Grumplepuss. You decide to take a closer look at the altar. No one said paper clips. You decide to take a closer look at the altar. Maybe you've been spending your Sundays like this for too long now, but you'd swear the altar looks like a space desk. Probably one of the 2000 series, but you can't see the built-in pencil sharpener or the paperclip storage solutions. What you can see, however, is a temptingly fragile-looking statue and some candles. There's even a box of matches sat right next to them. Statue or candles, that's your next choice. So welcome all. If that doesn't make any sense, that's fine. None of the rest of this live is going to make any sense either. Best to just take a deep breath and ease into it. I didn't mean that to sound as filthy as it did. Laura, you want reading material? Oh, you're such high maintenance. Be patient. Jesus. Be patient. No, that wasn't Woody the Woodpecker. It did sound filthy. Excellent. Yes, lie back and think of the Queen, Paula, because there's always necrophilia. No one's off limits. Yeehaw! And if you listen carefully, you've just heard the human break completely. I know you're not asking for a pina colada. Oh, breathe, Anachronista, breathe. We don't want those sorts of headlines. It's one thing if the human you know, dropped off the twig, but so no apple user, there's no Vespers either. Right. Elvis, don't you worry, the human gets around. You can see her on the channel, but I don't think we'll do it in this live. Paula, no, I don't think tea is supposed to come out of your nose, but you'd be amazed at what the fan fiction has coming out of me, so I consider that perfect payback. Thank you. What was the choice? The choice was candles or something else. Human. Who wants candles and who wants something else? Yes, okay. Statue, that's it, Mr. Werewolf. Dude, it was, yes, that. No, Apple, you're not. Something else. Laura, you sense a lack of Persephone. Oh, Laura! How could you think that of us? Oh, Gloony, you got the Queen joke a bit late. That's all right, you got there. That's okay. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Froggis, what has the fanfic got coming out of me? Exactly what you think, Froggis. And it's fucking delicious. Froggis, if you look on Yee-ha-ha! Froggis, if you search Zula on AO3, you will definitely be disturbed, even more so. And it's entirely not me, but I'm sure you can guess who it is. We are all odd ducks. We are all odd ducks. Bellingham, can you see Zula? No, you get me today. You get Zula on Saturdays mostly, and you get me on Sundays. Buckle up. Froggish, you are already disturbed. Yes. So, everybody, welcome. What were we doing? Yeah, do we want candles or statue? Alistair, are caps for mods only? Yeah. I think that's all that passes for a rule. Yeah. Elvis, you want me? Calm down, Elvis. We'll get there. The statue isn't a bear, and some of us were more. But Bellingham, okay, I get it. You want the statue? Chill, my friend, chill. No, but we're going to stop discussing things going into or out of me, Froggis. So, some people don't like it, me included. You're all completely insane. So, I think we picked statue, didn't we? Anyway, that's what I'm going to read. I'm going to read the statue bit. You decide to take a closer look at the statue. It appears to be some sort of octopus with a bad attitude, as each of its tentacles seem to be slipping you off. You don't recall this creature in Roman mythology. You could try and guess who it's supposed to depict, or marvel at what skilled hands sculpted its delicate beauty. But instead you throw it on the floor and feel a deep and satisfying pleasure as it shatters into a million tiny shards. Among the shards you find a coin, and it has the capital letters, even though my thunder has been well and truly fucking stolen, has the capital letters V and I engraved on it. So there we go, that was the statue. Bosh. Done. Oh, hello, MHB. You're sorry, Paula. Paula, it's not like it was a massive... I think it says a lot about the human, that the human obviously thought that this was an amazing idea, that she would do that. Like, you know, you're in Rome, and why wouldn't you? But it's not like it's a secret. Mr. Werewolf, do you like to check out the candles? Oh, I feel a little bit hyped up now. Human, have I had too much sugar? Laura, don't you worry about Persephone. Don't you worry, Laura. Right. You decide to take a closer look at the candles. Actually, that's not strictly true. You set fire to as many of them as you can and you laugh maniacally when you suddenly see a snake slithering towards you. It looks like a bit of a dick to you and you step back to give it a wide berth. To your surprise, the snake slithers past you and all of the burning candles before peacefully slithering out of the temple completely. Shocked and interested purely in its well-being, you follow it from the temple and into the street, where you watch as a particularly large lump of cinder from the volcano falls from the sky and lands directly on top of the snake. The snake instantly bursts into flames. Once the flames die away, you take a closer look at what's left of the burnt snake. Among the ashes, you find a small key. Yee-haw! So, MHB, are we wearing togas? Always. It has nothing to do with this being a Pompeii-themed escape room. It's just a Sunday. So we have a key. Donate the key. Donate the fucking key. So, hurrah for arson. And there's always necrophilia. Mr. Werewolf Dude, you'd like to check out the hall, would you? Oh, Mr. Werewolf Dude, I'm so happy that you're keeping on top of what this story is supposed to be doing, because I feel like we're done already. If we're relying on the human, we're screwed. Laura, you frequently wrap yourself in sheets? Good. Hello, Josh, you're lost. That's okay. Me too. Let's be lost together. Abuse, you're getting into it, aren't you? Yeah. So, let's have a look in the hall. Done already, Froggies. Did we begin? Froggies, we're always yeehaw! And I can't possibly top that as a mission statement. We're always yeehaw. That's what we are around here. Right, you decide to take a closer look in the hall. It's crammed full of statues and chests, all gifted to the temple to appease the gods. Among the offerings, you find a beautiful golden giblet goblet, while in the corner of the room is a large taxidermy bear. So, giblet goblet or bear? Giblet goblet. Giblet goblet. Is toga wearing cultural appropriation? If it is MHB, then it's not. I don't know quite where that thought was going, but it's probably for the best that we just nipped it in the bud. If you want to wear a toga, guys, you wear a toga. Right, giblet goblet it is, I think. It's always necrophilia. Yes, Laura, I thought it was best for everybody if we just stopped that train of thought right there. Okay? Okay. So, yes, Mr. Werewolf Dude, most of our culture is based on Roman and Greek, yes. Giblet is a nice word, MHB. Giblet goblet is beautiful. Giblet goblet, giblet goblet, giblet goblet. We're going to look at the Frog, yes, I'm naked. Oh my God! It's a chariot of thought. Oh, I see what you did there, Paula. I see what you did. Hi, Blue Guy, what's your name? Hello, I'm Raz, soon to be Intergalactic Overlord. But for now, just a host on TikTok doing an escape room. Hey. Anyway, let's look at the giblet goblet. Where are the naughty parts, Nikki? Under my fur. How rude. Ooh! How rude, Nikki. What is it? What is this obsession with my bits that you humans have? No breeding. No breeding, you people. You need a bit of class, a bit of decorum, a bit of civility. Honestly, I feel so cheap. I'm just a chunk of meat to you people. I have a brain too, you know, not just this amazing body. There's so much more to me. Right, you decide to take a closer look at the giblet. Whoa, cool. Thank you, Froggis. That was accidentally perfectly placed, wasn't it? You like my clever brain. Thank you, Anachronista. Anachronista, it's so difficult when these people just objectify you. Isn't it so cheapening? Just because I'm gorgeous. You decide to take a closer look at the giblet goblet. As a special bonus, not only is it beautiful, but it's full to the brim with human soup. You can't help yourself and start swigging as if it's life-giving water. But one particularly large lump sticks in your throat. Yee-haw! You cough. It's not soft like all the other pieces of human flesh, tissue and organs you've knocked back. You cough again, finally dislodging it. It's a small coin with the letters I and X engraved on it. So, did everybody enjoy that delicious human soup? Wasn't it nutritious? So, if you've been keeping up with this, as I'm sure you have, we need to check out Bear. Exactly, Mr. Werewolf Dude. Big Blue, you prefer chicken? Needed salt, Paula. Oh, Kyle, you are keeping up to date with the numbers, aren't you? Right, I'm going to let the human take a sip and then we'll have a look at Bear. Right, let the human take a sip. Yeehaw! Honestly. Human, are we going to survive that or do you need another sip to get over the sip? MHB, I know, it's easily done. You know what they should do is not make humans out of meat, not make them so damn delicious, and then we'll eat slightly fewer of them. Yeah. You decide to take a close look at Bear. Despite Bear easily being the most primitive example of taxidermy you've ever seen, it is nevertheless very impressive, and you'll need something sharp if you want to split Bear open. Oh, if only I could wink. Froggish, you can't post Roman numerals. Oh, is that because they're capitals? Or what? And you don't want to upset the mods? Clooney, you use your teeth? This is what I mean about you people having no class or breeding. MHP, you use your wit. Are you sure as hell aren't going to use your modesty, are you? Mr. Werewolf Dude, you'd like to check out the bathhouse? Well, of course you can. Of course you can. You decide to take a close look at the bathhouse. You push the door, but it doesn't budge. It's locked. And you'll need a small key to open it. Yeehaw! No breeding, but you have bread. Laura, I'm not even. I'm not even. Okay? Where will we find a key? Nikki. We found one, didn't we? The horse? What horse? Do I want to get dragged into whatever the fuck Nikki's talking about? What horse, Nikki? No one's mentioned a horse. And if you're thinking of, like, the Trojan horse, that was Greek, that wasn't Roman. Human, should I be trying to figure out what the fuck Nikki means, or should I just let it slide? Let it slide. MHB, is it a gentleman's bathhouse? Whoa. The filth in this live today. Not of my doing, I might add. Oh, Carl, you think because we were talking about chariots? I mean, the problem is, Carl, that almost makes sense. Almost makes sense. This is Nikki we're talking about. Yee-haw! Is it because I keep going yee-haw and you expect me to ride off like a cowboy? I don't know. Paula, my kingdom for a horse. Anyway, yes, we have probably eaten it. Let's just use the key and not worry. And not worry about the horse. Oh Lord, the centaur of attention. Right, Paula, if you've eaten the key. Okay, I need a brave volunteer with a very long arm. No rubber gloves, I'm afraid. Kyle, this is all going to seem most bizarre when people want to watch the catch-up. By the way, you can catch up all of the lives on Yeehaw! You can catch up on all of the lives on YouTube. This one will be posted tomorrow morning. You can find a link in my profile if you're not sure what that's on about. Right. I'm going to let the human take a sip while Laura gets the key for me. Take a sip, human. Quick now. Chop, chop. Yee-haw! We survived, human, we survived. A man married a horse and slept with his sister. No, actually, Nikki, I'm not going to touch that one. You're on your own. No more horses. Right. Shall we... Shall we... no earmuffs. Shall we... Let's do the bathhouse. Right. You use the key to unlock the bathhouse and go inside. On the floor, you see a rather unlucky bather, while next to them on the floor is a magazine entitled Deliciae Fusus est Omni Septimana. It's not only your favourite publication, but apparently that of Roman bathhouse users too. It makes you want to turn your luxury shed into a bathhouse. So, you can either look at the bather or you can look at that delightful publication, Deliciae Fusus est Omni Septimana. I don't know why the human is so smug with herself that that she tried to turn Luxury Shed Weekly into Latin. It's no, Big Blue, it's not that sort of publication. It's Luxury Shed Weekly. Yes, Paula. So you can't wait for Sip the Musical. Anyway, we're supposed to be voting, guys. MHB, I'm not sure I want to touch it. Yes, reading material. It took you a minute. Elvis, the human needs to calm down. The human can't calm down. The human can't calm down. She can calm down when this is over. She lays down in a dark room, lets the voices devour her brain, and then it also gives her inspiration for the next week's offerings. Yee-haw! See, Elvis, how can any of us calm down? How can they, when this is what goes on all the time? And no one has yet voted for whatever it is we're voting for. Is any of this even real, human? What do we think? Are we all just your insanity? Are we? No one can have the horse. There isn't a fucking horse. It's... No horses. Oh, and actually, we should have our own magazine. We should have our own magazine, like Slay Magazine, available via Amazon. Follow the link in my profile. Is this the real life? It's just fantasy. Mama just killed a man. I'll kill several of them at this fucking rate. Right, enough. It's not a unicorn either. No. And Bletton and I aren't a thing. We haven't made it official yet. Oh, dear God. Human was so pleased with herself that she did a Pompeii thing. She's like, oh, well, this will keep him quiet. So keep him quiet for 5 fucking minutes. I mean, not even that. Not even that. Not even that. Right, everyone, the choice is The Unlucky Bather or Luxury Shed Weekly. I do not encourage you, Kyle. Take that back. Right. Oh, hello, Terracotta. Thank you. Mr. Werewolf, would you like to look at the magazine? Nikki, you just voted for the bather and then said, what bather? Ah, it's next to the fucking horse. Right, let's look at the bather. Let's look at... Oh, Christ, we've got a poll now. Oh, which mod's been at a fucking loose end? Whoa. Yeehaw! Do feel free to vote in the poll. Not that it'll get you anywhere. No, Nikki, there isn't a horse, Nikki! There is no fucking horse! You decide to take a closer look at The Unlucky Bather. Nikki, you can't tell yourself to stop. Nikki? You decide to take a close... You decide to take a closer look at The Unlucky Bather. Poor Carl, poor dead... Yeehaw! Carl, poor tasty dead Carl. It's typical of dead Carl's luck that he could find himself in Pompeii and it wouldn't be a volcano that killed him. You look around to see if there's a nice amphora of wine to pair with a snack of corpse, but sadly there isn't. So you'll just have to make do. Fortunately, dead Carl does have a small knife on him, which means you're able to help yourself to a few slices of dead Carl butt ham to take with you. There we go. That was dead Carl. And now we have a little knife. Human, don't lean in too far. Oh, human, don't lean in. Dead Carl's death had nothing to do with horses, okay? Nothing to do with horses. Laurie's escape rooms made you vegetarian. But there's always necrophilia. Mr. Werewolf Dude would like to read Luxury Shed Weekly. We'll do that. Paula, that is dark. I like that. Human, do you think I've drawn the line in a strange place at Paula this week? You cut your own fingers? Ugh. Too far. But there's always necrophilia. Right, you decide to take a closer look at Deliciae oh, fuck, I said it so well every time. Froggies, there's always a line. Sometimes it's just really goddamn hard to see. Yeehaw! You decide to take a closer look at Deliciae Fusus et Omni Septimana. This week has a pull-out special on luxury sheds with the second floor. Attic or dungeon, what a choice to make. But as you enjoy weighing up the pros and cons of both, you notice the magazine has been defaced. Someone has scribbled I and X across the page. How rude. MHP, we crossed it last year sometime. I think it was a long time ago, much, much, much earlier than that. Multi-level luxury sheds. I know. Ooh la la. Big Blue, you've just said Paula, and at this point, but yeah, whatever it is, it's all Paula's fault. Mr. Werewolf Dude wants to look at Bear, and since Mr. Werewolf Dude is the only one who isn't completely fucking obsessed with horses, I'm going to do that. Oh, we've hit 15,000. Oh my word. Yummo. Thank you everybody for all those wonderful likes. Thank you. Right. You take Dead Carl's knife and slice Bear open. You hear something metal hit the floor and look down to see a small coin. It has a capital V and a capital I engraved upon it. That'll be a surprise, won't it? Sorry, Anachronista, but I don't know what's come over me. I don't know what's come over me. I think the human quite likes the way I say yummo. Yummo is the line for you. You weird. Right, what do we need? A horse, unicorn, or Blaz? Fuck you all. Oh, Kyle, I'm not sure about yummers. I'm not sure. Yeehaw! Yummers. Ooh, yummers. Anyway, Big Blue, Paula's fingers were your line. I know. Anyway, we have found the line. We've tiptoed back and forth across it, but it is another fanfic waiting to happen. Please, please, everyone, can we not talk about Paula's fingers? I didn't think I would have to say that, but here we are. Having cracked this week's devilishly difficult and impossible to predict code, you return to the wharf and unlock the padlock. Suddenly there's a roar of noise from the volcano and a massive plume of ash fills the air. You've made it just in time. Just one more decision to make. You have a choice of boat, large or small. Imagine that it could possibly have that big an effect on your escape. Could it? Choose. Yeehaw! Choose large or small. No, not that. Not a person. Ash. Ruth, you like big. I know, that's what I've heard about you. Anyway. So childish. So childish. MHB, I don't want to know what you've done with Paula's fingers. Please. Please. Hello, little Ruby. Size doesn't matter. I'm going to let the human take a sip while you choose whether you want to escape in the small boat or the large one. Yeehaw! Whoa, Kaluda, there's no TARDIS. No, whoa. Come on now. Right. That's what people in small boats say. Right, human, take a sip. Honestly. Hello, Shiloh, why are you laughing? Well, I'm glad you are, but who knows? Kyle, anything I say could trigger Apple user. What? I mean, honestly, light blue touch paper and stand well back. Stop waiting for the horse. Yee-haw! So your choice was large or small? Choice was large or small? So I'm going to read the large ending. Big Blue, that was the choice. Come on. You. I'm not sure the big boat is big enough for a horse. Shadow, the yee-haw is random. It's when I'm gifted a thingy. I have to say yee-haw, and then there's and there's rar, and there's all sorts. Shiloh, it's just, yeah. Paula, you censored yourself. Now we're getting somewhere. Whoa, fist bump. Thanks, Frogis. That's not going to kill the human. Right. So, this is what happens if you decided to take no unicorns. Emma, I'm watching. You decide to take the large boat. So for everyone who decides to take the large boat, this is your fate. You decide to take the large boat. You jump in, untie and push yourself off before grabbing the oars and getting rowing. And just in the nick of time, you watch as the volcano erupts, sending lava flowing throughout the town you've just escaped and filling the sky with a cloud of ash. Alonzi! Hadn't had that for a while. You keep rowing as the eruption intensifies, sending ash and cinder closer to you. Little lumps of cinder sizzle as they drop in the water. Alonzi! Alonzi! Still, you keep rowing. You can only watch in horror as a large lump of glowing hot cinder shoots from the volcano and asks, Alonzi! And arcs in Alonzi! And arcs in your direction. You row faster, trying to gauge whether you should go left or right to avoid it. But it doesn't matter, because the rock hits the boat, Alonzi! With a sizzling crunch, splitting the Alonzi! Boat apart and throwing you into the water. Maybe if you'd chosen the small boat, the rock would have missed you completely. You splash around in the water, yee-haw! Before swimming back towards shore to claim the smaller boat. You're so focused on reaching it that you don't notice another lump of cinder falling directly from the sky on top of you. It strikes you squarely on the head, and you drowsily sink below the water. Only you could find yourself in Pompeii in 79 AD, Alonzi, and end up drowning. Yee-haw! And you're dead. So, I don't think I know what to say after that. I mean, yeah, guys, we're dead, but human, I think my brain has just fused. Dead, I know MHP, didn't see it coming, right? Right? It's like a test. It was a surprisingly peaceful way to go, wasn't it? with an Alonzi and a yee-haw, and you're dead. Small boats rock. Well, let's see if the small boat fares any better. Little Ruby. So, for everybody who decided the size didn't matter and wanted to choose the small boat, am I broken? Yes. So this is what happens if you wanted to take the small boat. You decide to take the small boat. You jump in. Don't start, Big Blue. Don't fucking start with me. Alonzi! You jump in, untie, yee-haw, and push yourself off before grabbing the oars and getting rowing. And just yee-haw! And just in the nick of time, you watch as the volcano erupts, sending lava flowing throughout the town you've just escaped and filling the sky with a cloud of ash. You keep rowing as the eruption intensifies, sending ash and cinder closer to you. Human, keep it together. Little lumps of cinder sizzle as they drop in the water. Still, you keep rowing. You keep what? You keep rowing. Alonzi! Still, you keep Alonzi! Still, you keep rowing. But suddenly, Alonzi! But suddenly, the water gets rougher. You look around you in surprise. Your boat seems surrounded by large bubbles rising from the depths and breaking on the surface. You wonder if there's some sort of yee-haw! You wonder if there's some sort of geothermal fissure beneath you connected to the erupting volcano. But then a large, pale tentacle covered in bright blue rings raises from the water and curls itself around your small boat. You lift an oar to beat it away, but more tentacles appear, grasping the boat and threatening to pull you beneath the waves. You realize the creature is exactly like the statue you smashed in the yee-haw! You realize the creature is exactly like the statue you smashed in the temple. Suddenly, it seems like that wasn't a very smart move. Fortunately, you don't have much time to dwell on it. Two massive tentacles, yee-haw! Two massive tentacles snap the boat in two, cracking your spine at the same time, before ripping both the boat and your fresh corpse into two pieces and dragging you, yee-haw! And dragging you to the dark depths. And you're dead. So there we go. Didn't do too well in either boat there, did you? Now you're fish food. Om nom 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 nom. Yummo. I know that was that was a bit much. So there we go. Persephone claimed us. Yeah, what boat? Oh, Nikki was the boat that was right next to the fucking horse. I thought you'd enjoy that ending, Laura. Yes. Little Ruby, you don't want either. Well, if you don't take either boat, then I presume you get killed by the volcano. Yeah. So yeah, all in all, no one gets out of here alive. So did everybody enjoy that? Nice little bit of death. There was a horse. There wasn't a horse. There wasn't a horse. So, oh, Apple user, that's the thing you're going to pick up on? The fucktopussy's name Persephone. That's it. That's it. No horse, no seahorse, no. Little Ruby, you're dead, so you don't know what to think. Well, there's always necrophilia. Good, but you feel like it needed a horse. Thanks, Frogis. Thanks. Apple user, you fucking nitpick everything. That's why you're here, isn't it? There was no horse. No fucking horse. Human, take a little sip. So, oh, hiccups, human. Oh no, dear God, no. Hey, talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Okay, I think human is yee-haw. I think human's going to live for now. MHB, you'd like an escape room in the Muppets Theatre? I can add that to the list. Mr. Werewolf, do we have a what? It's easy for you to say. A magazine we could buy. Slay magazine available via Amazon. You can follow the link in my profile. Yeehaw! Laura, you've always wondered if we have a website. Well, there are many links. Well, there's one link in my profile, but it's many links off it. So you could go to YouTube where you'll be able to catch up on these. You could have a look at t-shirts. You could join me on Patreon, where for the very, very reasonable price of £3.60 per month, you can get all sorts of extra videos and stuff. Yeah. All sorts of nonsense going on over there. Any merch? Well, Ruth, at the moment, the merch on the website is mystery boxes. Yeah. Crammed full of good things. But there will be new merch coming very, 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 very soon. Remember what Zula said yesterday? You'll get very excited. Yeah, you won't even need squeezing. You'll be that excited. MHB, we should get a Patreon. Well, go and follow the link in my profile. Join me on Patreon. Today we had our results on Who is Your Soulmate? Yeah. Emma, is my PayPal on Linktree? No, is the short answer. Oh, fuck no, is the long answer. Alonzi! No, we don't have that. Should we have that? Sure, but how much for the horse? The fucking horse. And now the horse is going to be a fucking thing, isn't it? So the horse is now going to be a thing. Oh, can we have a sticker for next week that's a horse? Oh, please, Raz, we should have a fucking horse. And now the human will do it. The human's going to make a fucking horse. Anachronista, we should have our PayPal. Okay, I'll get the human to do that. I'll get the human to add that to the link tree. Ruth, if you do a mystery hair box, can you not have sparkles? Of course, Ruth. I'm sure we can trust the human to yee-haw! I'm sure we can trust the human to remember that. We can always trust the human to yee-haw. There should be calendars, but there aren't calendars. We will put PayPal in our link tree. God, do you think the human will remember the password? Yes, Emma, for the human father. Right. So what the human is going to do, yee-haw! Day and fucking night we yee-haw. What the human will do is when the live is up, she will go and add that link. And then, yes, dear old, our Father, who art in his workshop, hopeless be thy name, will get spoiled. I mean, he's always fucking spoiled, you know. That's the problem. That's why the human can't think of what to get him for his fucking birthday, because he's fucking spoiled, although she has thought of something now. So, anyway. So, yes, when this is done, the human will add PayPal to the thingy. What's it? Yes. No, ash and cinders. Big no. And no fish mousse either. Can we have a taxidermy horse? No. Paula, I know you're not even responsible for the fucking horse. The list is long and endless for you, though, Paula. So don't be too. Oh, hello, Alan. You joined at a yee-haw. A bit behind with the messages. So what human has decided to get her father is not a horse, although we would want to eat it rather than do anything else with it. Not like that, but, you know. Anyway, yee-haw! That was a palate cleansing yee-haw, wasn't it? So, yes, there's not going to be a live stream next Saturday, everybody, but I will be back on Sunday because it's the human's father. The human has decided to get her father some decorations for the workshop. You know, the metal plates that are sort of have funny slogans or, you know, car and bike things on them. So she's done that. So hopefully they'll arrive. Can the horse be pink? There isn't a fucking horse, Nikki. How am I behind with the messages already? How am I behind? So, everybody, enough with the horse. No horses walk into a bar. Emma, you wanted me to repeat because I got glitched. I don't know what it was. A Vespa. No, not a Vespa. Fuck, okay, now we have a horse named Vesper. Hello, Wrinkly Ass Flannel. Hey. Emma, I don't know what I need to repeat. Yeehaw! I don't think it's that, Froggis. I don't think it's that. Right, I'm going to try and get up to date with the messages. No, not a horse, not a unicorn. Yeah. Honestly. So, everybody, is it time for me to sign off? I feel like I've been doing this for fucking days. It's only been just over an hour. I think this is one of the quickest escape rooms we've ever done, and I feel like I've been doing it for days. So, the birthday present. Some of those, you know those metal plates that have like slogans and things on? To decorate his workshop come shed come. I mean, if ever there was a luxury shed, it's that fucker. Just saying. I don't know what that was. Oh, humans' tummies rumbling now. That's all we fucking need. Apple user, too much or not enough Guinness? That's my question to you. Too much or not enough? I know what I think. I know what I think. So, Big Blue, keep your hairy holes to yourself. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm going to let Kure recommend some drinks for me. And I'm going to join the human by laying down in a darkened room. Necris, you can't wait to hear how happy our father was. I promise you I'll get him to record a message. Paula, you've forgotten to do the Paula. That's the beauty of it, Paula. There's always time to do the Paula. So, everyone, I think I'm going to sign off now. I think the human needs something stronger. I don't think Guinness is cutting it anymore. So, to recap, we will have a horse sticker, because what the fuck? And the human's going to go and add PayPal to her link tree now. So, everybody, don't forget I'll be back next Sunday, so I'll see you then. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Even though you've driven me completely up the fucking wall, thank you for joining us. Kaluna, I will put out a reminder later in the week that there won't be one on Saturday. Yeah. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Absolutely phenomenal amount of likes. I mean, you make me feel all warm and fuzzy. No, human, don't squeeze me. And thank you for all of my gifts, even the yeehaws that have almost killed the human. You can indeed ride off into the sunset. Sock Monkey, there is a sticker already that says there's always necrophilia. But I'll do a horse one as well. So yes, thank you everybody. Thank you for joining me. Somehow it's been a pleasure, but I presume that's because I'm a huge fucking masochist. So in the meantime, everybody, have the most amazing week, a slightly longer week than usual. And I'm afraid the finger of doom must now appear. Oh shit, didn't do that very well. Come on, finger. And I thank you all for joining me as usual. Yeehaw! And I thank you for all of the gifts. And until next week, beautiful humans, have the most fabulous week. Even though Monday is always shit, you go and ace it. Yeah, kick ass, humans. And if you can't kick their ass, then, you know, poison is very, very effective. Tend not to put up a struggle. Just hide the body well. Anyway, yeehaw and farewell.